You can see us and you can hear us. Yeah. Wow. Right. You got the chat there?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Can you bring that here?
Yeah.
I can't. Can you get the chat up on your phone?
Trying right now. Oh yeah, here we go. There's a new link. There's a new one here. So just trying to get the chat up so we can speak to you guys. Hey, amazing.
I can't see it.
Hello everyone. Search Disciple Records. There's a new one. It says live and with a red thing. We're just gonna get you up on our phone so we can see you guys.
Okay.
So we're sorry to keep you all waiting. As you can probably imagine, there was a few technical difficulties. We've got our main man Dieter back in LA who's been tearing his hair out. Big shout out to Dieter, we love you, bro.
Hey. Yo, can we get some fire emojis in the comments for Dieter, please? Because Dieter is like a 50-year-old man now. He's aged about 20 years.
Yeah, that one took some years off my lifespan right there. We got it.
Wow.
We got it.
So welcome to the Virus Syndicate Antidote release party, Disciple Records. My name is Jay, JSD. This is Nick.
Nice.
We've got our boy Martin over here who's hiding in the corner. He's the guy who shot the video for the tune we did with Frankie Nuts, Go Sick. So yeah, here we are. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your patience. And Nick.
Yeah, let's get it popping. Yo, first of all, I've got to say, big, like the response and the feedback and the overwhelming support that you guys have shown us on this EP is absolutely
Give us some sick gang emojis. Where you at, sick gang?
Sick gang emojis in the comments. Load up the comments with the sick gang emoji. Let me see it. I want to see it. I want to see a screen of green. Show me green.
You're doing it.
Come on, load it up with green. Let me see that green. Yeah, let's load it up. Let's load it up. Okay, so Antidote EP came out yesterday. We've got 4 tracks. We've got Forward with Oliver's. We've got Go Sick with Frankie Nuts, Pray for Money with Barely Alive, and Media Jungle with Infect. I'm hoping that we still have Oliver's available because I know he was limited for what time he had. So we're gonna go through that. But are you guys feeling the EP? What's your favorite track? There's a lot of delay on this, so I can't actually do it in real time. I'm still getting the sick gang emojis.
Hey!
It's Virus Syndicate.
Green.
Yeah, that's right. We just spelt it all over the fucking studio floor. But it's a party. Who gives a fuck? There's gonna be some mess.
So yeah, this is the Antidote release party. So right, I think we should get straight into it because we're a little bit later than we were, and we were gonna go through the questions. But should we bring in Ryan Oliver's?
Let's see if he's still available, man.
He's a thumbs up or a thumbs down, D2, if he's available.
I don't see him just yet.
Okay, so is Frankie still there?
Nope.
Maybe we can talk a little bit about the tune. Anyway, if he's not about, but we'll see if we can go.
Cool. Okay, so let's go through the comments. Let me see who's online. Okay, so we've got, let me start a little bit further back. All right, get pour yours and we'll do a salute to the guys. Okay, right, Sit Gang crew. So, German Torres Rivera, Rhoda, Blake Parker, I can't say that, Logan Haskins, Robert Rowe, Vortex, Hybrid, Aiden, Jan, Little Brush, Skepta, Dennis, Diana, Kevin, J Cash, Noga, Always Online, Ping Pong, HCR, Damien, Luca, 8-Bit, Vengeful, Kevin, Sips, Lil, Milton, Khan, Monster Cat, Hassan. It's Virus Syndicate.
Hey, look who we got. Look who we got.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo,
Shit, the boys.
Hey, boys.
how's
Where's
it going?
the drink?
Well,
Got my Diet Pepsi right here.
Nice. Cheers, Chris.
Oh, that was a good festival, wasn't it?
I know, we got there in the end.
Yo. What's up, guys?
Okay, so we have
What
got
happened here?
we've got the man like the Dutch legend, Frankie Nuts in the building.
It took a
And we have
second,
got-
but we're finally here. That's great.
Hartlepool's finest.
Shout out everybody in the chat making the song. Everybody posting riser samples and whatever. That's so
Yeah,
cool.
thank you.
That was fun.
Yes.
And we've also got our good brethren, Oliver's, Ryan.
Hey.
It's your boy Oliver's.
Oi, oi.
We've got Martin. Okay, so
Nice.
right, so where do we even begin, guys? Because like it's a funny one, this, because so Ryan, we first met you in LA. Was it last year?
Yeah, it was November 2018 for the Disciple Palladium show.
That's right. You just signed to Disciple at that point, hadn't you?
Yeah, like literally 2 months before, so quite early on.
And I remember because the funny thing about Oliver's was because I remember asking Ross, so who's Oliver's? I'd never heard of you before, and then Ross was like, "He's the
This is
best
the
thing
guy."
ever." Yeah. I think when Oliver's does a show, like my row, Ross is like front row.
Yeah, he bigs me up pretty hard.
Really hard, man. He's a big supporter.
You know what I found really
Nah, I love him a
interesting?
bit.
What I found interesting is that a lot of the fans have been quite surprised that Virus Syndicate and Oliver's have done a collaboration, which doesn't feel so surprising to us.
No, because the style is actually
where we come
came
from. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. I thought it was just like a natural fit anyway, so
100%, bro. But I found that quite
Finally, some UK guys, like UK MCs and a UK dubstep producer making dubstep
Well, we
again.
came
Like
from
that's
the
been
original
so
beat.
long.
Well, our career started with old school dubstep. That's where we started.
Yeah, I think it's for all of us,
Oliver
right?
sent us that track, which is pretty reminiscent of that. Like it was just like
it's got the melody in it, right? Which
Yeah.
kind of nods back to those days of dubstep.
2012.
You know what I mean? And we love really melodic. I know a lot of the tracks because we're rappers, we do a lot of heavy stuff, but we love melodic
yeah.
dubstep as well.
The
We're
track,
big fans of
the
Oliver.
track of Chime that we just put in the dubstep and in the Disciple playlist on Spotify was like the girliest track of Chimes ever. It was like, it's like
True.
I mean, I love Chime, but he does make some girly songs, and this was probably like his most girly song. But
we love it.
we loved it.
We love it.
We love it, man. You know, the thing is, there's not a lot of producers making that style anymore. And that's also why we teamed up, the three of us, for the remix. And, you know, yeah, I think I hope we can inspire some more producers to do a little bit more. Doesn't have to be like old school dubstep, you know, but a little bit more melodic to it instead of just like heavy noises all the time, which is great as well. I love the heavy shit. Yeah.
Well, it's diversity in a scene what gives it longevity and makes it interesting. Like if everything's always the same, like
Exactly. Yeah.
everything needs diversity, right? So
yeah, totally.
boys are leading the way.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm loving this fucking sample board. mate.
Yeah, I can see, man. Do you have an air horn? Hit that air horn.
We met Frank briefly at Rampage, right?
Did we meet at Rampage?
Briefly.
No, I don't think so. I think it was the other day. I think I played the other day because you were with Fritz Hawaii,
We were
right?
there both days.
Baseman?
Yeah, we were there. We might have done that.
I think we
Might have been
bumped
Rampage
into
Open Air. I remember running to you two at Rampage Open Air just as I was leaving. You were just arriving.
As you were leaving,
I thought it was
we
the
got
same
there and I
day.
was like, Ryan!
Yeah.
Jets.
No, I don't think we met before. That's silly. Yeah.
No, I don't think
But
we
it's
have.
good to finally speak to you guys because probably a lot of people don't know in the chat, but this is actually the first time that we speak like face to face.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on internet, but yeah, most of this with most collaborations as well is just chatting, getting work done.
And obviously I was right there. But that's that. Yeah, man. It's the age of the internet's an amazing thing, and it really, like, obviously, this is the first time we've ever done anything like this, and it's been the COVID-19 situation which has kind of forced it. But actually, it's a fucking beautiful process to be able to sit here with you guys, which we probably never would have done before.
Yeah, exactly.
Speak face to face, meet each other, and yeah, man,
it's so much better. And it's also fun for the people to watch this stuff, you know.
Yeah,
totally.
Also for everyone in the chat, like, I'm sure people have some questions. Like, it goes really fast. But if you have questions for us, just drop them in the chat.
Yeah, if you've got questions, just drop it in the chat. But it's hard to keep up because it's moving so fast.
Yeah.
Let me find some.
Should you maybe play the Oliver's tune?
Okay, yeah. Should we play forward?
Yeah. And then I'll answer the question.
Can we do that without ruining everything?
Yeah, good. Let's send it, right?
Will it break?
Shout out to Dieter for fixing everything.
Yeah, man. Dieter, you need a break. I demand a break.
Man, the myth, the legend.
Man, the mystery.
I'm ready with a bottle of the goose and a drop top Mustang sitting in the sunlight, foot down when I'm on sunset.
So will there be any VIPs? That's DJ J asking.
South Manchester, touch the mic and touch the mic and then work it. Cook up the heat and serve it. Versus spitting with purpose. I've got the serpent beneath the surface working within me. Don't blow smoke like a chimney, selling out shows in Sydney. I'm just trying to live life in the moment, get in the booth and zoning, staying in tune and focused. I'm in the mood, explosive like the booth and blow this now. I see the future, don't look back over my shoulder. Gonna go forward now, gonna go forward now, gotta go forward now. I see the future, don't look back over my shoulder. Gonna go forward now, gonna go forward now, gotta go forward now. I see the future, don't look back over my shoulder. Gonna go forward now, gonna go forward now, gotta go forward now. Gotta go forward now.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, man. Right, so Dieter, if you feel like this is safe enough,
Play the damn tune.
play the tune. Yeah, man. I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna do the tune, man. Run the track! Run the track! Is the track playing, Dia? Because we don't know. Is it playing now?
Yo, listen, check it. I'm from the 016, let me roll one quick. Else, you need to hold one quick. You man a roll talk, you ain't never done dirt. You roll sweet like a roll on stick, stop blaming me. I don't ever try claiming G, cause I've got my brain in beats. I've been a music man from day, go look up the name and see, I'm a legend. You man a roll lies, go speak to the reverend. I go deep with a sentence, creeping the entrance, peeping the entrance. I bring heat to the peeps and attendance. And I try so hard, but the voice is talking, I don't wanna speak to the gremlins. We got the game on lock and we pull strings like KGB and the Kremlin. I see the future, don't look back over my shoulder, gonna go forward now, gonna go forward now, gotta go forward now. I see the future, don't look back over my shoulder, gonna go forward now, gonna go forward now, gotta go forward now. I see the future, don't look back over my shoulder, gonna go forward now, gonna go forward now, gotta go forward now. Gotta go forward now.
On then after the tune plays, obviously Ryan, then we know you've got to jump off at some point, so we'll have a little brief chat with you, and then whenever you want, bro, you just duck out.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna shoot off in like 5-10 minutes or so.
Just whenever's good for you, bro.
Yeah, man, sweet.
Thanks for being here.
forward now.
That's the end of the tune there, I think.
Yeah.
Are we back?
What's
We're back.
Still on, I guess. Just fade it out.
Round of applause for Oliver, please.
Da-da-da.
So Oliver,
It's the soundboard. Yeah, boy.
Nice.
so Ryan,
Yeah,
are we gonna do another track?
absolutely. We have to get another one lined up.
Let's do
Try
it.
to get one of mine next EP or something.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Definitely.
I'm gonna message you on Facebook next week, and we'll get it sorted.
Hey, you're
Wait.
in now, you know.
Fully in.
I'll message you next week, bro. We'll do it.
Yeah, man, let's do it. That'd be sick.
All right, bro. Okay, sick. Christian, Infect.
Yes.
Hey.
Thank you.
What a banger. You guys made such a banger. I love all the tracks on the EP.
Infect is my number
Such
one
a solid
guy,
EP.
bro.
Oh yeah.
How are you, bro?
Pretty good. Just
You're like Ned Jordan, we're like Dead High.
what did you say?
Every time we see you, to be fair.
Every time I see you, it's me like shouting at you and chewing your ear off, and you're like there, it's being like
Just
chill,
like
yeah.
calm.
And I'm there ranting at him like, yo, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this.
Oh,
How are you,
wow.
bro? You okay?
Yeah, man. Just having coffee, chilling really. It's so hot here as well.
Is it?
It is here too,
Yeah.
actually.
Manchester, but
Yeah, it's really warm here as well.
In Hartlepool? Fuck off.
Yeah, it's been surprisingly warm. Like, you can probably hear, but
Dude,
my
you're in
hay
the
fever's like
sweater.
absolutely killing me.
It's hot in Hartlepool, bro.
You are in a
One day, yeah, it does.
Who are you kidding, bro? It doesn't
The
get
whole
hot.
of England is warm at the moment. Warm.
So Montreal's hot, Christian, yeah?
Yeah. It's like fluctuating a lot. It's like 1 week it's so cold that you almost need a winter jacket, and then it gets to like 35 degrees the next week.
That's
It's
global
weird.
warming for you, bro.
Mm,
We spoke about
actually,
We spoke about that.
yeah.
really sorry. Yeah.
You're getting mocked for that line, though. Climate change got us burning now.
Why? What did you say?
It's not too late. We can turn it round.
Yeah, we're getting mocked online for that line.
Go on, tell me what did you say? Why are you mocking that line, guys? It's really peace and love.
Why would anybody mock us for that?
All right, guys. So how did your tune come together? In fact, and yours, like, did you meet before or?
Yeah, we actually talked about it the first time. Was it in Brisbane or in Hamilton, Nick?
The seed of wholesomeness was planted in Hamilton.
No, it was in Auckland,
Sorry,
in New Zealand.
In
When we
Auckland.
were Yeah, after the show in Auckland, when we were talking about, I can't remember what we were talking about, but then we did the video, which we're going to drop tomorrow. Remember the wholesome tips?
Yeah, about the wholesomeness. Yeah.
So
Yeah, that video was
Top
awesome.
5 wholesomeness tips from Infect himself.
So when we
it was.
when we shot the wholesome tips video, that was in Auckland in New Zealand, and then I think we started speaking about. I think basically what the point of the conversation was that we kind of finished in Brisbane was that we should use this platform to deliver a positive message while we've got so many people that are listening to the music, so many people engaging with it, and the world is absolutely fucked. So why not use the platform that we have to try and inflict what little change that we can?
Absolutely, and it was a case of like when we did the first collab with Infect.
Yeah,
Actually,
it made us go back to kind of when we first started out as Virus Syndicate. We were very politically motivated. It was very kind of our whole thing. Nick got unplugged on the BBC saying something about the BBC don't care and Blair's in love, but Bush don't care or some shit. I don't know.
On the first,
it's very controversial anyway. So it was kind of a conversation about how when we did the first collab with you, Christian, it kind of put us back in that zone of giving a positive message and talking about world affairs. And using the platform to do some positive, and that's how the new True Media Jungle came about. And we were kind of really kind of grateful to find that place again, I think. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's so sick actually, because I remembered that I remember Nick talking about it as well in Brisbane. Like, it was sick for me to hear that the first track that we made kind of got you thinking about that kind of thing, and kind of
we played a show in London,
a bit of a different approach.
We had me and Jay had this chat. So basically, we played Printworks in London, and we came back to the apartment and we were just having a drink and having a chat, and we were like, fucking hell, doing Gung Ho.
We listened to Gung Ho, didn't we?
Yeah, we listened to Gung Ho, and it was like, doing that track actually brought back something in us that we'd kind of not forgotten about, but kind of laid dormant for a little while.
A lot of stuff's like braggadocio, we're the best, we walk in the club, this, that, and the other, and that's all cool for certain tracks, and we love doing that too. But just like you guys were saying before about having melodic dubstep and harder dubstep and rhythm and the diversity of.
Oh. Are they stuck?
Very
diverse internet connection.
With a message of importance as well. It was like, I don't know, it kind of got lost a little bit, but I think that came back. And to be honest,
Nick, you have to start again. Your Wi-Fi was gone.
It's okay, I'm still wrong.
Yeah, you were completely stuck. I think they're stuck again.
No, are we there?
Yeah.
You know what, Dieter? Maybe play the collab from Impact once we're talking about it now.
Can do.
They seem quite frozen, right?
I'm going to swap to Wi-Fi. Is it the 5G?
Yeah, let's do it, guys. Let's bring in the Infect tune while those guys sort out the bits. Here we go.
I was curious to hear what they were saying.
Yeah, I know, right?
They need to fix their stuff first. Yeah.
All right, Virus Syndicate, Infect, Media Jungle. Here we go.
It's Virus Syndicate, Infect, Disciple. I'm so tired, all of this seems just like lies, corporate schemes. Deep inside, more than me bleeds. Too much white noise and no sleep. Too many iPhones with robots bring to a white porcelain Jesus. Too much Prozac, can't focus, chasing eyes, Torval and Dean. Collagen lips, Instagram pics. Chicks like clones of filters don't fit. Dressed to the nines, don't know you're a 10, but all of that fake shit makes you a 6. You're just too materialistic. Won't go outside with no lipstick. I don't blame you, you're twisted. Following Kim K and her sisters. Don't try to make sense. Brexit turns pounds into pence. Going in circles round again, but my people are drowsy round the bench. I'm not vexed, I'm proud, I'm off the fence. Trying to rise up, Bowdy out the trench. You won't see me down and out again. I've got to level up times about 10. I feel like I'm lost in the jungle, trying to get home but I don't know where. I feel like I'm lost in the jungle, caught on a one-way trip nowhere. I feel like I'm lost in the jungle, watching the world turn upside down. I feel like I'm lost in the jungle. Yo, I don't wanna be a slave to the system, but I can't stay away from the ground, and I can't get away from the government. No, I can't get away from the banks. While I'm out here making my chance, that man that I'm making the tanks. I'm speaking out of it all. Fuck this, I'm taking my chance. Fuck this, I'm breaking my rank. Let me make this frank. They don't wanna see you making the franks, so they use tactics, some backhanded tactics, and keep breaking your hands. Don't believe what you read in the media. I know it's easier to accept all the lies you were feeding you. Hold back, don't change your plans.
Yeah.
He needs to evolve,
A lot of you guys are around.
Where are we up to in the track?
It doesn't say.
We're back.
Yeah, tune is still playing.
We are back, guys.
Yeah.
I know it's weird you guys can't hear it, but we can.
Yeah. All right, so back to your conversation. What you wanted to say when you froze?
Yeah, so we were basically saying that we feel like when we did Gung Ho together, it kind of, because we were given strict instructions about what not to say, and which was fine. And to be honest, it helped because it enabled us to like go back in time a little bit and bring out what we used. If you listen to our first album, like it's very politically motivated, it's very consciously motivated, and that was the album that blew us up the first time around. And I don't know, it kind of brought back a bit of that original spark about what was really the energy behind Virus Syndicate.
100%.
And I think when this becomes a job and it becomes a career, you know, things get lost, you know, along the way when you're just making tunes all the time and touring, and it becomes a career.
Yeah.
And you kind of forget certain things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, man, for sure. I think every artist has that. Yeah.
And I think the track with Infect, Gung Ho, was the rebirth of us being able to bring back that initial essence. And I think on the Antidote EP, you can most definitely hear that we took a much more conscious turn throughout the entire project.
I would agree, yeah, massively.
So
Christian, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks to you, mate.
Hell yeah, I'm so happy to hear that. It's really awesome to hear. Like,
anyone says, why did Virus Syndicate suddenly start getting all woke? Say thanks.
That's an impact.
See loads of people talking online saying, what's with all the woke bars? Why are they all woke? What's all this wokeness? But you know,
it's all in
things got to develop. You know, we can't just keep doing the same thing, the same, and like the energy can be like hype and big, but I think like projects have got to progress and they've got to develop, and you've got to have.
Yeah.
It's just got to grow, hasn't it? Otherwise, it gets stale.
Yeah, you guys did a great job, honestly. Like when I heard the vocals for Media Jungle, like I really got excited to like keep working on the project and integrate them with the bass line and stuff. Like, yeah, and the content too. Like
we were just talking off camera. Can you just say like you were saying about like the way you use the bass and the vocals together, right, on the drop?
Yeah. I wanted to try out that verse actually on top of the bass line, and I got really hyped when I tried it because it was like magically fitting so well, and it was actually like, yeah, the energy of the bass line with the vocal was just perfect in the flow as well, and I love that.
We wrote the bass line and the verse together, you and me, and like the pattern was just in the pattern, wasn't it? It was in the pocket.
Yeah, it was so with the breaks as well, like the little pauses when it was just so good.
Hey,
let's say hi to Matt.
Elliot live.
Yo. I'm back, guys.
Right. Yeah.
What's up?
How you guys doing?
I'm gonna have to shoot off, guys.
You off?
I'm gonna have to shoot off. So it was a pleasure talking to you all.
Thank you so much. Can we have a round of applause for our brother Oliver, please?
Thanks so much, guys. See you later.
Later, man.
Yeah, man.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
Just bro.
Bye.
There's
Bye.
mosquito in the room.
Yo, Matt.
What's going on, guys?
What up?
Glad to be here. It's so funny talking about this song that we just did when we have like so much other stuff that's
I know. No, nobody even knows like about what's been going on in the background, man. Maybe we'll just like we'll let them. They can figure it out. But,
yeah, they can learn about
doing
it.
a lot of work, right?
Yeah. But yeah, it's we've been doing some good work together.
Yeah, we did a lot of work, man.
Without going into too much details. But yeah, sorry I'm late. I had to get a quick win in Warzone. Are any of you guys playing Warzone besides me?
No.
The new Call of Duty game? I know that you guys are like
yet.
FIFA people, right?
Yeah,
Ryan is playing it.
Man. I play FIFA.
I just get killed so quick, bro. Like I feel.
Me
like,
too.
come out and I'm dead within seconds. I'm like,
I suck at shooters.
Yeah.
Did anyone play Spyro on the PlayStation 1 back in the days?
Yeah.
That was like one of the only
does.
like titles that I didn't play on the PS1, but yeah, I'm familiar.
Damn.
It's like a classic platformer.
Yeah,
We have the new
we
one
just
for the
started
PS4.
playing the remake, and it's so
Is it
much
good?
fun. Yeah, it's so much fun.
Yeah,
I guess especially if you have that nostalgia from back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Is it already out?
Yeah.
Yeah, whoa.
Oh, snap.
My girlfriend plays it.
Oh, snap. You saying it's a girl's game, Frank?
Andy likes it too.
I don't think so.
We both started playing it.
I mean,
So,
the
yeah.
platformer is always nice, right, for everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
That's really true. So, what should we play next? Or what? Go
Like
Sick.
Darley's tune. Or Go Sick,
Now,
whatever.
Frankie, basically, you're the co-host.
He is.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting the shit together here. Yeah.
Frankie, you're basically co-host. Can we just assign? I think we just need to assign some roles and responsibilities here.
I still need the wrench icon in the YouTube chat, if I'm correct.
Frankie, because you're co-host, let's play. We'll do Go Sick at the end because we've got.
See that? Oh, I can't see it. What?
Nah, I can't really see it. What's that? It's 11,
Oh,
11?
make a
It's
wish,
11,
man.
11.
Make a wish.
Nice.
All right, co-host Frankie, should we play Pray for the Money?
Sure. Yeah, whatever, man.
I'm
gonna stick for a while, so
I'll play this one on my own. Catch up.
You're gonna
It's
what?
okay. I'm gonna play it on my own because I can't hear it.
All right, yeah.
All right, guys. Music video. Pray for Money. Coming in now. Here we go.
It's Virus Syndicate. Barely alive.
Once it goes to the track, then we go in the corner.
Money come, money come. Money go, money go. Money high, money low. Funny guy, funny flow. You been cheating on the low. You been speaking on the phone. Sent a package on a drone. Now he's never coming home. All these fake guys with the snake eyes, putting pressure on your dome. All these robots getting cloned off. Now we'll never be alone. Now we're never going back. Fuck it, fam, I'm in the zone. Check the swagger in my step. Check the smell of my cologne. For the money, bleed for the money, live for the money, breathe for the money. I pray for the money, bleed for the money, live for the money, breathe for the money. I pray for the money, bleed for the money, live for the money, breathe for the money. I pray for the money, bleed for the money, live for the money, breathe for the money. I've got to get that, yeah. I've got to get that, okay. I've got to get that, I've got to get that now. I've got to get that, yeah. I've got to get that, I've got to get that, I've got to get that now. Space age, AI, SpaceX gonna take flight. Short days, late nights, left or right, gotta take sides. Warm poles, change minds as the world changes, we stay blind. I've got heart pain, strained eyes from the oil smoke in these grey skies. The world is run by these strange guys with tan lines and Twitter fingers on picket lines. They stick up signs like pick-up lines on Tinder. This is a space age, new age, better make way for the new wave. Everything's fake like two pages, we're all divided in two lanes. Pray for the money, bleed for the money, live for the money, breathe for the money. I pray for the money. Bleed for the money, live for the money, breathe for the money. I pray for the money, bleed for the money, live for the money, breathe for the money. I pray for the money, bleed for the money, live for the money, breathe for the money. I've got to get that, yeah. I've got to get that, okay. I've got to get that, I've got to get that now. I've got to get that, yeah. I've got to get that, I've got to get that, I've got to get that now.
Well,
So,
thanks,
Matt.
guys. Yeah, talk to me.
Well, I actually see that.
He's like, talk to me.
So, Matt, you had a few issues making this track.
God. So I guess like to start way from the beginning, before I ever got involved with making dubstep or dance music at all. I just used to make like beats and hip hop. That's just how I got involved with making music at all. I started on in a Kai MPC. It had like 16 pads, and I would like tap out drum patterns and stuff. So in the past like couple of years, I've kind of started returning back to making some of these beats. And in the making of this song, I remember you guys were asking for a collab, obviously. So I think we sent over a whole bunch of these beats, and you guys were just writing over them. And so we had like this full song laid out, Pray for the Money, and there was no drop to it. It was just it was like a full rap song, a super sick rap song. And me and Willie, for the next like 3 months, we were just sitting on this rap song trying to figure out some way to get it to also be dubstep or get it to be some form of like dance music. And I think that we figured it out in the end. But yeah, it was a huge challenge trying to kind of bridge this gap between more of like a contemporary rap sound and like a heavy bass music sort of sound.
Yeah, man. Well, when we got it back from you guys, like it just sounded so fucking fresh.
Yeah.
So like we were really excited by it.
Jay rang me like one night. I think we'd been in the studio late, and he rang me or he might have messaged me about 2 in the morning or something. I think he'd sent us the track and we'd had it for a couple of days, and we'd just been like chilling with it.
I think that's when I messaged you guys as well the same night.
And Jay was like, "It's like a whole other genre of music."
It's definitely original, man. I think that's really great.
Yeah, so fresh, man, and I love that. It just goes back to what we've been saying this whole time about having diversity in the team.
Exactly.
Man, and that is, and for you guys to have the fucking balls, really, to step up and do something like that's a little bit more left field and, you know what I mean? It's just a little different, do you know what I'm saying? And I salute you for that, bro, because we love it, man. It's a fucking great.
Yeah. And we're so excited to be making something that's not just like, you know, intro, build, drop, bridge, build, drop, like
the obligatory stomper.
And honestly, guys, talking to the chat now, you guys don't know how good you have it having the Disciple rappers be Virus Syndicate. They're actually legitimately very good rappers on beats, not just on like dubstep or anything, because these guys like working with these acapellas, these were like really nice to work with.
Exactly.
Like super good to work
producer,
with.
It's cool too.
Yeah, super good.
I mean a lot, seriously, man.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll be able to pull out some more acapellas from you guys and get you in some different environments that'll really be both challenging, and hopefully we can get the chat to enjoy some of this stuff as well, because there's more music out there than dubstep.
Send me some more acapellas as well, guys.
As a little bit of a world exclusive news, Virus Syndicate and Barely Alive are working on a top secret project. It's not been top secret anymore.
And honestly, it's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of raps, I saw a really good question from someone in the chat that asked you to do a little verse. Can you do that?
Oh, eat all day.
I'll do a verse for you guys.
Yo,
Barely Alive first.
You ready? Go on. I'm a bee eater, a neat creature with a heat seeker. I take the dough like eating all of your deep pizza. I drive a Jeep, you geeks ride in a 3-seater. I'm a weed reefer, you're similar to a sweet shisha. The key keeper, I'm unlocking the doors. I heard you did a couple tours, but never got an applause. I'm rotting your corpse, you wish you never got in the war. It's gotta be raw spitters coming for 4 figures and more. Lyricism galore, yo, my prism is pure. And it's a prison that we live in, but my vision is more. So many shows overseas, I should be living abroad. I spit fire when you hit the record and split you in 4.
Bad man.
Even if I'm gonna close the lid to your hearse. I heard somebody brought a
He's got more.
Pulled it out and started giving loads of shit to the nurse. Shit you a curse. Somebody take this bitch to a church. Let the doctors operate a fucking bet you it works. Jay's ripping you to pieces and I bet you it hurts. Bars are so fucking dirty, I should sketch him in terps. Man, I'm so friggin' chicken, I should cook him in jerk. You're getting murked straight in my tie and tucking my shirt. You're not suited to this music. I'm abusing it worse. Me, I'm a pseudonym, a schooling, I'm moving the earth. So how'd you plan on proving your worth? I'm on the next wave. Sure, I wipe them all out. They never knew I could surf, and you don't want to try and move to my turf. The blades are kind of sharp. These are the darkest days, but Jay's name remains ingrained into the fabric of hip-hop like carpet stains. I'm indelible, leaving my mark on it. My bars stay hood like an American car bonnet.
Bad man.
Yeah.
Question. Jay, did you start with I'm a beat eater?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you about that forever. The line in Gang Ho where you said, "I've been eating beats for a week, no lie." What was that?
When I've been eating beats, like the typical use for that is beats. What we call tracks. So songs, like the beat. But obviously on Gung Ho, it was kind of a flip on Beetroot because the song was with yourself, and I know you're vegan and you love your veggies. So I've been eating beets for a week because I was talking about you are what you eat, basically, you know, being wholesome. So, like that was a little double flip.
Oh, yeah, that's
I think that I write in my rhymes, which some people may never understand and ever get, and it might have 3 different meanings, and I'm cool for no one else to get it. That's cool.
You know what? The notice
that's
that
actually
you
cool.
up on one of your bars today, right, Jay, which is quite interesting.
Shout out to Naughty Step.
Shout out to Naughty Step. Yeah, the Naughty Step review was interesting, man. And a lot of the things I was saying to these guys, for a lot of the things that he was saying in that review, I actually quite agreed with. About the project and about what we're doing and our position in the scene and that. But yeah, in regards to Jay's verse, it's like he picked up on one of the lyrics from Pray for the Money, which was funny guy, funny flow. And he was there like saying, well, is he talking about what people are saying about us, or is he referencing someone else? And I know Jay, I know he means both. So he's saying funny guy, funny flow, and he means that's what people in like the dubstep scene might be thinking about us, or the bass music scene might think about us. But at the same time, we're referencing it to other guys who we know how sick we are. We know we're top tier rappers. Like we know it. Like we're not trying to be arrogant, but we know it. Do you know what I mean?
We've worked really hard at it, you know, just like to become an amazing producer and engineer and everything that goes with making music. Like the same way to learn how to craft songs and lyrics, and it takes a lot of time and dedication as well. So we've been doing this for a long time, and we take it very seriously. Like we're not just writing.
You can hear that.
Fire out here, come on.
All right, so Nick's turn. Sing some bars.
Nah, I'm wasted. I'm not
You've had too many drinks. Come on.
I've been drinking.
Come on.
I actually.
No, I'm not rapping.
Just
not live on YouTube to get caught and pasted around.
Okay, there's one final tune which we've not played off the EP. A tune which is a fucking absolute monster. This track, like when we play this track, and we have loads of opportunities to play it live because it's a relatively new song, and
we played it on the Australian.
We did play it on the Australian.
Yeah, tour. Frankie, when we played this live on the tour.
Whoa, Mr. Frankie.
Oh yes. I did play it once. I played Lowlands Festival, which is like the #1 festival in Holland, and I was the only dubstep DJ playing that night. And yeah, that was crazy as well. Yeah.
Did people receive the dubstep well there?
Yeah, kind of. Like I brought, my sets are always not just dubstep. I always play a little bit of like bass house, some drum and bass, a bit of everything, like clever edits of songs that everybody knows into dubstep. So everybody really got it. And that's crazy for Europe, like Europe is so hard to please with dubstep. So
you know what as well, like the way, because that first drop's got so much fucking energy, like it slaps you in the face, bro. That bass, the way like it's the energy in that is crazy. And then when it came to the second drop and we heard the second drop, we were like, fuck off. Because it's kind of like you totally change the rhythm and the whole energy of the song, even though it's still real energetic, the whole groove of it flips, bro. And it goes like almost like a rhythm tune, And I just thought,
basically rhythm.
It was fucking sick, mate.
Thank you, man. Cheers. I actually recorded a tutorial for that bass sound already. So I'm gonna upload it
Say that
Oh,
again.
quite soon. I don't know. I also made a tutorial for that bass for the first drop, so people can
Oh,
watch that
sick.
when it's out.
What was it?
Yeah.
On syrup. So I'm gonna go watch that, mate.
Yeah. It's 3 layers. It's like 2 serum layers just playing percussion. Actually, like 60% of the sound is actually percussion for the transient, and the rest is just bass. It's
So
2
y'all,
sine
you
waves.
guys watching, you put producers watching the stream now, make sure you go check out Frankie's tutorial video on how he made the bass for Ghostic, because it is one of the fucking most energetic bass lines.
Yeah, it's fucking
that I've
ridiculous.
heard.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
But you know what? There's a guy hiding it. Doesn't want to come on the camera. What? This is the guy who made the video to Go Sick.
Oh, shit. Hey.
This is my good friend, my boy, and he absolutely killed the video.
Yo, it's a pleasure to edit to like beats like that. You know, like it's so easy because everything just works. You know what I mean?
Thanks, man. It's funny. We should actually talk about how we got to the video, because we finished the record, and then suddenly I got an email from Nick, and he was like, "Yeah, we shot a video, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Dude, I'm gonna catch a plane right now, and I'll be there for the video." But then, then there was coronavirus, and we were like, "Shit!" So how we're gonna do that? So I was like, "Okay, I can record something on my own, but." Oh yeah, I can record something on my own, but it was Nick was like, "Yeah, we have like 2 or 3 days until the final deadline." So I was like, "Ah, shit!" So I have 3 days to fix the camera guy, fix the location and everything, but we still make it work. So shout out to Vessel. It's so nice.
And your shots look crazy.
Yeah.
I think the reason why it was so fast paced because we got the release date. And obviously the pandemic was happening, and we were like, fucking hell, it's lockdown. How do we make content? Which was like,
so hard.
We like shoot a video for Pray for Money, but we knew that we just like because of the context of the lyrics, we knew it'd have to be a big video.
Me and Nick had not actually seen each other for the best part of nearly 2 months.
Yeah.
So it was kind of waiting until we felt, we've got families as well, and it was waiting until we felt it was safe. So we didn't know if the video was going to happen. And at the last minute, we kind of all went, fuck it, now let's just get together.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Like Frankie sending his shots, I think it added to the production value because there's another location in the video. It's in another country, and I think it worked.
Yeah,
it's a good way.
It worked really well. I'm so glad we did this, and I'm so happy that I found a camera guy that could work that quick. You know, like within 2 days, like on location and everything. So yeah, I'm happy to be in it, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, man. Thank you, bro. I've been seeing how it's doing pretty well on YouTube.
It's doing pretty good. Yeah, it was on for like 1 hour, and we had 3,000 plays, something like that. I don't know how it's doing on Disciple normally, but I think that's pretty good.
Should we give it a listen, guys?
Yeah.
Let's get in. All right.
Let's roll the video.
Virus Syndicate, Frankie Nuts, Go Sick, official music video rolling out. Here we go.
Cheers, guys. My beer is empty already. I need to get a new one. This is so much fun, by the way, guys. We should do this more often. I love it.
It's cool. It's like when you do a live stream, usually like when I do a live stream, it feels like a monologue, and I feel like I have to entertain people like the whole time and just like read the chat and stuff. But when there's other people too, then you can like have a back and forth conversation.
Take the pressure off on it, thinking, shit, no, am I speaking?
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't wanna get overly brave. It's game over when I roll in a rave. I came to shoulder the blame. It's virus controlling the game. Don't know we in the game. King Kong in the game. And these boys frozen the game. Everybody starting to sing and then we show them a game. Cause I might go nuts like Frankie and just blow them away. Yo, ain't no way to hold out. Yo, fam, don't fuck with me now. Yo, ain't no way to hold him back. Yo, everybody go sing now. Yo, 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 ain't no way to hold out. Yo, fam, don't fuck with me now.
The truck's still moving as fast as possible. Just slow down a bit.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
We're back.
Are we back?
We are back.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
It was good.
Round of applause for Frankie!
Hey.
Come on! What
Thanks,
a
guys.
fucking tune, mate.
What a tune.
And what a video. Well done, Martin.
Well done, Martin.
Yeah. Shout out Martin. By the way, I got a few videos from some guys going completely crazy
Yeah,
on this track.
Come on, Instagram.
Yeah, and yeah, we want to start like a little go nuts challenge. So record yourself going crazy on this track, send it to Virus Syndicate or send it to me on Facebook, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll check everything and we're gonna post the best ones. We're definitely gonna post the best ones.
A montage of more back to back and we'll post it up.
Good idea.
Yeah, I can't wait to perform this live with you guys, man.
Oh, mate, I
Like,
can't. For real, bro. Honestly, I'm missing
I'm
shows.
missing
man.
show.
I
Me
wanna
too.
do shows. I'm really missing it now. It's like, you know what it is? It's the ability to, it's the having the inability to do shows. You know, like sometimes you go on a break of not doing shows, but knowing that you can't, even if you wanted to. Like, you can't even turn down a booking. You can't accept a booking. You can't turn down a booking. Like, it's just, yeah.
I actually got a booking to play in Germany for a car show. I'm not saying what event it is,
Oh.
but I'm gonna play for cars. Yeah.
Nice.
And I got one show for Paris already for September. They're opening up already, clubs.
Really?
Right?
So yeah, it's
What,
crazy.
Germany?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So let's see what happens. But to be fair, I
Oh.
think everything's gonna be postponed in the end.
My agent's
I'm
there.
quite worried when they start doing shows again. Like,
Yeah, it's so tricky, man. They also asked me like, "Do you want to accept this show?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, should I or like, what's the right answer to that?"
I think that's another
Right.
thing as well, like the highs and lows. Like, obviously, we're very blessed to do what we do and be able to do shows and play to people that love our music and whatnot. But what goes with that is kind of like extreme highs and extreme lows. So when you're doing a gig, you're like fucking in heaven, you know, and you're lauded.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a beautiful feeling. And then you get home and, you know, like, I don't know, your missus is moaning because you've not washed the pots or,
Yeah.
you know, that's
life.
real life. And
It's the double life.
I
man.
think like this period of lockdown and
It's
this
grounding.
period of reflection has been very grounded indeed, and
grounding,
it's
yeah.
humbling, and it makes you realize what really matters and spend some time around the people you love
Yeah,
and
man.
reconnect with kind of yourself a little bit. So it's
That's
you
true.
know, it's been beautiful in some ways, I reckon, you know.
I feel like
Good and
I'm
bad.
self-reflection time during this period. I know you have as well, don't you?
Yeah,
Have you guys?
Also switch my light to purple.
if we what?
Have you guys? Do you feel like during this lockdown period you've had time to like self-reflect and just think about
Oh
life?
yeah.
Well, I definitely learned a lot of stuff. I was like, okay, I have lots of time now, so let's learn properly how to use Premiere Pro, properly how to use
I've
my
done the same
camera,
thing.
learn about music, you know, like chord skills and all that stuff. So that's really helpful. Yeah.
I just put on like 20 pounds.
Me too, bro.
I don't know why you guys are talking about like being productive. I just like played video games and got fat.
For me, it's actually been like a very healthy time to get like my schedule back on track, because I don't have to like mess up my sleep schedule on the weekends anymore. And I've been like starting to read a lot, and reading has been changing a lot in my life, because I feel like I've been reading like mainly self-help books. And
Which ones have you been reading?
The one that I found the most helpful is called The Power of Now. Have you heard of that one?
Rhonda Bryan, right?
No,
Eckhart Tolle.
Yeah, Eckhart. Yeah.
That book. That's a great book.
You remind me.
That book actually like turned my like outlook on life around a little bit. Because it made me realize how important it is to not focus, like to let go of your ego and just be in the present without getting too attached to like all these external things, and like not be so worried about what's going to happen in the future, because basically what you're doing is you're living pain now that you don't even have yet, and it makes no sense, you know?
Yeah. And for those who haven't read the book, who might be watching, it's essentially like about literally living in the now, in the moment. And, you know, the past is history, the future's a mystery, but right now is a gift. And that's why it's called the present. So it's about dropping, like, what can I control? And tomorrow's out of my control. You know? All we have is this moment now. So that's a great book, bro. And you know, one that I recommend if anyone else. I was talking on social media the other day about it.
Willie came in.
Hey! What's up, Willie?
Hello. Welcome, Willie.
Oh, Willie came in.
Hi, my name's Willie. I'm barely alive.
I'm getting a drink. Yeah.
We're so happy.
Vacation.
William, how are you, bro?
Willie, you look cool as fuck.
Hello, Matt. Hello, Christian. Hello, Dieter. Hello, Frank. Hello,
so cool right now. What the fuck is that background?
Perfect. How's it going, Willie?
It's good. I want to show you guys where I actually am.
Whoa!
Willie, hey, wow!
You're in the desert.
Life's okay.
I'm in the desert.
Willie, are you in Joshua Tree, or is that Palm Springs?
Dude, don't dox me, bro. Yeah, it is.
What, you on vacation?
Yeah, it's like I've had enough of video games. I want to go outside.
Be a world. And be a human being.
With that said, Willie, I miss you in Warzone, man.
Oh, dude, it's been like...
What has it been, like
20...
12 hours?
12 hours? I know, man.
I'm Warzone a few times. We need to get together as a team and provide...
Yeah, I didn't know that you played.
Bro,
wait, you guys play Warzone?
Can the people in the comments add Matt, please, on Warzone?
Alright, I'm down with this. I can carry some people from chat, I guess.
So, yeah, well, it's great, man. I'm just happy to be here talking to all you talented people in celebration of the Antidote EP by Virus Syndicate out now in December. Featuring...
Good to see you, bro.
Big love.
As well as Oliver's.
And thank you so much for, like, you know, we were speaking to Matt earlier about kind of how it was a different approach for you guys in terms of making the track more of a hybrid, and we were kind of discussing that when we got the track back and we heard the drop, how excited we were and how fresh it sounded. And we just want to thank you for your contribution to the EP, bro, because
thank you, man.
It's fucking crazy. We love it.
Yeah, it was a hybrid. So, like if we're the electric motor, you guys were the gas for sure.
Yeah, well, we tried to. We are full gas.
It's a joke because
if you hadn't already noticed,
because Virus Syndicate is gas right now.
I'm sorry, everyone. We're just fucking really gassed out.
Sorry, we are rude. Like we talk over.
What the fuck?
We love you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave.
There's a microwave.
It is what it
All
is.
right, see you guys.
We don't mean to do it. We don't do it with a bad heart. It's just like, yeah, that's what it is. Oh yeah, man. Are you with Brittany, Willie?
Yeah, she's around somewhere.
Say hello for me.
I will.
I was about to start talking about. I feel like there's loads of things that we talk about. I don't know if we can, like, we should talk about them on a live stream. Say, like, how's the keto diet going?
If somebody has a question in the chat, we can answer that.
Yeah, probably a better live
Oh
stream.
shit! I should be reading.
You said you're on a keto diet. Oh, you started talking about something right before Willie came in, Nick.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail the convo.
Oh no.
We're gonna reappoint our co-host, I think. Who? Christian. You're the new co-host.
Frankie.
Oh, yeah. It's because I was curious about what you were gonna say. Because it was after Jay was talking about like what the power of now was about. You were saying something.
Yeah. So
the book. Yeah.
I was talking about anxiety, and I was saying that I was speaking about anxiety the other day on social media, and anxiety is something that I've suffered from since I was like about 14 years old, and had it for a long time. And over the past few years, like maybe 3 or 4 years, I've really learned to control it and how to manage it. And I manage it through exercise and
embracing it,
and accepting that it exists, and looking at the positive things that anxiety has done for me. It's built me a life, it's built me a career, because I can't stop being active. So because can't stop being active, I can't be lazy. Because I can't be lazy, I have to work all the time, and or I have to do something, and the bonus of that is giving me a good life, you know. Like, I'm pretty blessed, man. I've got a good life, and I don't know, like, the power of now in relation to the power of now is, like, I think he's taking a moment, being in that moment, and looking at your current position, where you are, how you feel about things on a daily basis, which includes like anxieties and things like that, and accepting it, embracing it, and allowing it to be, using it for your own advantage rather than allowing it to be an illness or a mental health problem.
And that is kind of the power of now in like perfect example.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I've had the power of now, and I'm pretty sure subconsciously it's played a part in it. So thank you, in fact, you cured my anxiety as well. It's fixed it.
It's interesting that you're saying that. It's interesting that you're saying that exercise helped you a lot too, because I also noticed like a massive difference with when I started going for runs and going to the gym. It's like my outlook on the world just got so much more positive, where like before sometimes I would be like everything sucks and everything is going down, and then after I started like running and stuff, I just had so much more of a positive outlook on everything. And it's weird how like your physical health has so much influence on your mental health as well.
Like today, I'll give you an example. So today I woke up and I was not in a good mood, and I knew it was like partly to do with my anxiety, partly to do with me just being a moody bastard. And I was thinking, and I was like, how am I going to shift this today? And I was thinking, I didn't want to work out. I couldn't be bothered. I'm tired. I was tired. I only slept about 4 hours. I was tired. But I said, fuck this. Get on that fucking garden, get in the backyard and work out. Don't come back in that house until it's done. 45 minutes, you'll stay out there and you'll work out, and you will not come back inside until you've done it. And so I forced myself to do it, and I worked out 45 minutes, I trained hard, and you know what? The cloud lifted. Yeah. And I was happy. I was back to being me. And I don't know, like exercise it's just there's a magic formula to it. And like since all day, since I did my workout till now, You know, all night you've seen me smile all night. I'm a happy person.
Yay!
Yeah, that's awesome.
Happy D.
Yeah,
no, what really helps
both
for
you
me as
guys
well
are
is like
happiest
listen.
people ever.
I have such huge mood contrasts that
I have to fucking deal with them. I get them all. This is the very best. Nick.
it's not the best.
Yeah,
Well,
There's a
yeah,
better.
I
saving it.
I only get the best of Nick and Jay,
for
which
another
is
live
the
stream.
absolute legends. Yeah.
I mean, that's how it is when you're in a duo. Like me and Willie bitch at each other all the time.
Dude,
Yeah. Yeah.
You should see us playing Warzone.
Warzone is like therapy. Yeah, we just like yell at each other, and then
people add
it's the
Matt
time
and
where-
Warzone for fuck's sake,
he's there.
please.
He's got no one to play with.
Oh my god.
Now you do.
All right, I'll put my
Yeah, no,
name
Nick.
in chat.
Yo,
Nick, I think what it is it's just taking blood out of your brain and like dispersing it throughout your body. You know, like you only have so much like blood or energy or whatever the fuck it is. And if you're exercising, if you're exercising, you're just
Really,
like
if
taking
all your
the
blood
out
is
of your
sitting
brain.
in your brain.
maybe.
Is that bollocks, Matt? Help
Yeah,
me out.
if-
I'm really taking this.
if
You're
you-
having an
if you sit
aneurysm,
around-
Willie.
But maybe it's not. Maybe it's not all your blood. Maybe it's a little bit.
My
of your
brain feels like there's a lot of blood in it.
Yeah, it's like it's
Yeah,
so
get that
much
blood
more.
out of your brain. The less blood in your brain, the more happy you'll be. Thank you.
Is that actually true, or is you just making that?
I have no idea. No.
It sounded convincing though, didn't it?
I mean,
Sounds
occasionally
right, though.
you need to give your brain some space to rest and maybe like focus on your body more.
I think
Like focus that
Yeah.
energy on your body.
Yeah, it's just like remembering that you are just like a big bag of meat at the end of the day. You're not your
Or a big
thoughts in your
microwave.
brain. Yeah, you're a microwave, dude.
Big microwave.
Yeah, it's just like getting out of your head.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Frankie, that was a good one. I'll give you that one, mate.
About a microwave.
Microwave.
Had to pull it right.
But yeah, me and Andy are gonna get some food. But yeah, this was amazing. We should do this more often, definitely.
We should do this more
again,
often. 100%, man.
And-
We should do this more often.
Yeah, and I just want to say, Nick and Jay, I had so much fun working with you again, and I'm really down to keep it going in the future. Make more tracks.
Me too, man. Me too.
Don't keep it
Send some
going,
more
man.
acapellas.
Yo,
And yeah,
yo, guys, thank you, all of you, man. Like, the Antidote EP has been so well received, and it's another landmark in our careers. And I've got to say, we're really happy with how this has come out. To work with you guys, like Willie, Matt, you've both become friends of mine. Christian, so have you too. And you know, Frankie, we're just getting to know each other as well. So it's good to have a new friend involved as well, bro. So
And seriously, guys, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. Like, without you guys, we're fucking nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? So thanks for your contribution. Thanks for being here at the EP party. And on that note, we'll sign off. Give everyone
I think
a
it's
wave.
the same way around.
Big gang.
Big love. Shout out. Thanks, guys.
I want to add something to that though. Like, I'm actually really happy that Rossi gave me the opportunity to do this track because yeah.
Big
they're
ups,
obviously
Rossi.
Doing loads of like doing exclusive disciple thing.
Who's Ross?
So
Yeah, who's
I'm
Ross?
actually happy to be on here. You know,
I'd be your
it's really
manager,
great.
I don't know, maybe Vin.
Ross?
Thank you, Dieter, for hosting
glad
this.
you're on board as well, bro. And I've seen a lot of comments saying like, Frankie Nuts and Disciple, fuck off. Like it's a big talking point, bro. And we did the same thing on the last EP. We had Dion Timmer featuring on the EP, and that was also a big talking point because it's bringing new friends into the family, brother. You know?
Yeah, man. I'm really happy to do this. It's so sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. So
Also, the music
Peter,
video is so good.
Peter, go and for the love of God, get yourself some alcohol, man.
Yeah, I need a stiff one after this, boys. Nice one, guys.
Once again, thanks to everyone that's watching as well, everyone on the live stream.
Yo, can we just light up the chat with green stick gang emojis before we go? Light it up, man.
Light it up.
Light it up. Stick gang emoji, stick gang emoji, stick gang emoji. Light it up before we go.
Peace and love, guys.
Why can't I find the emoji?
I'm in here with my personal YouTube account.
Yeah.
Did the wrong one.
Big guys.
Virus Syndicate.
Someone's posted he posted the wrong one.
I'm gonna do the one that's this is the
it's the one that the vomit one. It's like
why can I find the vomit?
It's off the Frankie Nuts tune about 10 minutes.
It took me so long. Why is this so hard to find? It's hidden. What'd you say, Jay?
Hi, Andy.
See you later, guys.
All right, bye, guys.
Thanks for watching. We love you guys. To all the fans, we fucking love you. Next time.
Yeah, shout out to everyone in the chat.
Yeah, baby.
Big up, big up, big up.
Thanks, guys, for sticking with us through that. Sorry about the late start. Disciple fan for life. You guys are the best. Thanks.